I'm Astoria and I'm blowing up. I shouted for you. I talked loud. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Fuck, I fucked that. Hold on. I gotta get my questionnaire out.
There we go. I ain't never been interviewed, so this is a first for me too. Well, not for you guys, but it's a first for me.
Oh, it's the first for you?
Yeah. I ain't never do an interview.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah. So
Alright.
I'm gonna try to all the research I've done from watching other people's. I'm gonna try to use.
Oh, that's what's up, man. So for the people that don't know, what's your earliest memory of your rap music, like in your rap music?
Like eighth grade year. So shit, probably like 8 years ago. I had this group. It was like right around the time like mumble rap and like not even like really, but like Yachty and all of them were popping off. And I had these like group of friends that all wanted to get into music. I had like all this shit to like set up for like fucking like gaming YouTube or whatever. Like, and I had like all the equipment I bought like the fucking snowball and shit, and I had it. And yeah, they were like, bro, like let's start making music. So we just started making music like for the fun of it, and then I kind of fell in love with it, and they kind of like peered off, but I was just hella into it like from the jump. I was just like, this is sick, and I want to keep on going with it.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. So how did you get into rap music?
Growing up, I mean, my pops and shit from like a young age, I listened to like all different types of music. I listened to, fucking, you know, all the West Coast classics like Pac, fucking Too Short, all that shit. But like also, I guess it was just more of like music in general. He got me into. He just like different types of shit, like the Beatles, Bob Marley, like all that shit. So like, but from a young, I don't know, I just always gravitated really towards like rap more than anything. Mostly because I tried to sing, but like I knew like I wasn't like the best at it. So that's why I just gravitated more towards like rapping and hip hop.
That's what's up. So who would you say are some of your biggest influences in music?
Fuck, it's like a big ass spectrum. I guess like the closest right now would probably be like Draco and like that kind of like that Remble sound and stuff. But like I mean really like everything. Like I know like Central C's been popping off, so I've been like listening to him a lot. But like yeah, my main which is like super weird, but probably would be like Draco or like Mac Miller. Was probably like the two I can like come to right now.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. R.I.P. to Mac Miller.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Draco.
Yes, sir, and Draco. When did you start rapping first? Like, what age did you say?
I would say I'm 20 now. So yeah, probably like 13, 14 is when I really started like rapping and being like, oh, this is like some shit I want to do, was probably like 15, 16, like right around there. But like when I like started dabbling in it, like writing raps and shit, yeah, I was probably like 13, 14, I'd say.
Okay, heck yeah. So what would you say is the meaning behind your stage name?
To be honest with you, like my like senior year of high school, I was sitting in class and the teacher had us reading a Great Gatsby, and I was just like zoned out, and she was like reading, and then she said Astoria, and that shit like kind of stuck with me, so I started looking into it, and like there's like a bunch of different meanings, but the one I gravitated towards is like one of the meanings is like the collections of all the Greek goddesses and gods. So I like just gravitated towards that like super heavy, and I was like, that's sick. And it kind of like it has that like a Mysterio it has like a appeal to it. Like you don't know like if I'm a guy, if I'm a girl, if I'm like singing, rapping. I don't know. It's just I feel like it's so like appealing.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So how would you describe your style of rap?
Just a lot of shit talking. I like to just play around, shit talk. I try to be like funny, but not where it's like comedy rap, like where you're like oh, like he's not like taking it serious. It's just like I like to like do the punchline raps and shit. That's like my main like kind of thing.
So would you say there are any particular themes or messages that you often explore in your music, or not?
Just trying to have a good time, you know, not trying to take yourself too serious, like You know, and don't get me wrong, I appreciate all the serious rap and shit, and I like all that, but I just, you know, like, I just want you to like feel good, like, you know,
Yeah.
you don't have to like listen to it, you don't have, like, you can pick it apart and be like, damn, he said some shit, but also I just want you to like get that like, oh hell yeah, like this is just a good vibe all around.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up. So, what do you hope people take away from your music?
I the same shit basically. I just want. I mean, of course, always coming back and checking out what I'm doing new because I'm not always gonna be doing the same thing. It's always gonna be, you know, me, and it's always gonna be like my style. But you know, I just want them to like, yeah, keep on coming back and just looking for that vibe.
That's what's up. Do you get involved in any charities or causes that are important to you?
I mean, I really try to. Um, I haven't really like looked too in depth, but I'm super like I'm just super involved in far as like political talks. Like I follow who I need to follow and shit, and yeah, I mean I try my best to, but yeah, I can't lie, I've been slacking. But I mean I see like I see like a homeless dude on the side, and I'm like, bro, here's a $5 I have in my wallet.
As far as like the political talk, are you like, would you do like ever do like if somebody had a podcast and they needed people like to like answer questions or help them with the podcast as far as like different topics? Would you be interested in doing something like that or?
Oh yeah. I mean like on the real, I'm pretty like nerdy and shit, and I
Yeah.
like not all the time, but like I like to watch like Twitch and like YouTube podcasts and shit like that. So I'm always like kind of involved in those conversations, and like, I mean, I just feel like to be an artist or to be like a influencer at all, like you kind of have to pay attention to like those things. So like, yeah, I'm definitely like involved and like down to do something like that.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. So what do you like to do in your free time for the people that don't know? They want to know probably.
Shit, if I'm not making music, I'm either playing video games, which is so bad I shouldn't be, but I'm playing video games, or I'm like trying to work on my car, but that's like a rare that's like a rare occasion.
So what type of games you into? Like shooting games or like the adventure type shit, or what type of games?
For a while, my last system was like a PlayStation 2, and I wouldn't say I hated, but like I was just like, oh no, video games ain't for me, blah 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 blah. But then I got a PlayStation 4 like 2 years ago, so I've been kind of like on the basic like Warzone, Fortnite. There's this drifting game called Car X, so I play that. I like that. That shit's fun.
Oh hey, that's what's up. Yeah, and the PlayStation 2, I used to go crazy on the Tekken though with my uncle for sure.
Yeah, dead ass. Or the NBA Jam, that was my
for
shit.
sure. Hell yeah. So what is something that people will be surprised to know about you?
I don't want to say confident, but I'm not as extra as I am in my music. I'm very like to myself. I'm very like in the corner of the room, kind of more of like analyzing like everybody else's like attitude and like what they're doing. So like if everybody's dancing and stuff, like I like to look at faces and be like, oh, they liked it when bro said so and so, or they liked it when the beat did that. So I'm a very like in the corner, like not in the mix kind of person. I'm very tucked off.
Oh, hey, that's what's up. So what does a typical day look like for Astoria?
Shit, get up, go to work, and I'll just be sitting there and I'll just be thinking about, I'll just come up with a little 4-bar, and then go through my like list on YouTube and just find a beat and see what 4-bar fits it. That's the hook. I'll write it. If I'm not doing that, I'm out thrift shopping. I'm out probably eating Korean barbecue with my girl. I eat that shit way too much. Yeah, but that's mostly what I'm doing.
Okay, that's what's up. So I want to know, do you have any stories behind your most famous song?
Any stories? I guess it's a really really old song. It is one of like my bigger ones though, but I don't even really consider it anymore. It's called 30 Nights. It's like far back on my SoundCloud. And I remember like sitting with one of my homies and him being like, oh bro, like I feel like it was like a Travis Scott type beat. It was something weird. He was like, oh bro, you can't rap on this shit, like blah blah blah, like talking shit. And it had like a beat change in the middle of it. It was weird. It's a different type of song and it has like a beat change in it and like all this shit. And like he was like, no, you can't do it, and I was like, all right, bet. And literally, like, I made that shit, like, as a joke, low-key. Like, I was just like, let me just say some, like, stupid shit that, like, don't even make sense.
Yeah.
It's like, I was like, bad bitch, drinking dirty Sprite, make a flip. That's that 30 nights. Just saying, like, some dumb shit on it. And
Something catchy.
Yeah. It's definitely catchy, but it was just, it just wasn't, like, too serious. And that one did. I mean, nothing huge, but I think it did, like, 6 or 7K, like,
Oh hell yeah, that's
like
what's up.
like in a month, and I was just like, damn, I just made some dumb shit, and like this is not what I want for it.
Hey, sometimes the shit you don't like is the shit that blow up or that
Yeah.
people gravitate to.
Yeah, I feel that for sure.
So from starting music to now, what would you say is the hardest thing about being a rapper?
Just the consistency, like always trying to be on, like, you know, cause like, you know, I'm not the biggest in the world yet, but it's still like you kind of have to like put on when you're out like in public, or like when you're like, you know, recording a video, or like whatever you're doing, you know, you like, I feel like to be a rapper you almost have to have like a split personality, and like be ready to jump into that personality like as soon as you need be. Like, you know, like you could be chilling at home all day watching Netflix, but you got a show to do at 6, and you got to like at like, you know, 5:45, you got to be in that zone and like getting ready to like get on stage, you know?
Hey, I get that shit. I already know. I've been through that many a times.
Yes.
So for the people that don't know, where are you from?
Shit, I'm kind of all over Orange County. I know I was born in like Orange. From Orange, I moved to Garden Grove, and then I lived in like, I moved back to Orange, lived in Garden Grove, lived in Anaheim, just recently moved to like Buena Park, Stanton area. So I really just been like basically anywhere from the OC.
Yes, sir. OC baby. OC baby is what it sounds like.
Literally. Moving city to city.
That's crazy. That's what's up. Do you have any upcoming projects we can be excited about?
I got there's that new Wednesday Netflix show, and they like made this edit to some Lady Gaga song, and I had like flipped it, and I have kind of, and then I did another one with like a same kind of flip to it, and I want to do like a joint music video between the two of them, and then I have a project is like a 4-song EP with this another OC guy. His name's Matic. He's been like sending me beats for like probably since I started. And I finally was just like, fuck it, dude, I want to make a project. So we like have a whole thing. Designed the cover based on Pharrell's first project. Fuck, it's slipping my name, but that art style. I designed the art off that, and I'm ready to drop that one. But I just it's more of like the videos. I'm more trying to get into. The videos is for sure what's gonna come soon.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. Y'all stay tuned for that, man, for sure. So how if the people want to know, how is your creative process when you go into writing or making your music?
It's getting the hook down. Like as soon as I get the hook down, and I you know, me personally, the first 4 things I'm gonna say over a beat is probably gonna be the catchiest shit I say. So I make that the hook, and I just kind of go off that. I kind of, you know, I like to stay kind of on topic, but if I hear the verse and I just want to say something else, I'll go off. But usually it's just once I get that hook down, I just kind of like snap into it and just kind of figure out where I need to be.
Yeah, that's what's up. What's the meaning behind your latest song or album that you put out?
The meaning behind the latest one was just basically like, usually when I talk about certain like, you know, women on a song or something, I like to kind of combine every girl I've talked to in like the past and shit.
Okay.
So I kind of like did that on the last one, and basically was just saying like, you're gonna like, when I'm around you, you're gonna act like, oh, I'm your boyfriend and I'm this and I'm that and yada yada yada. But as soon as I leave, like it's gonna change and shit. And that's kind of on the last one. That's kind of what I did with it. And then like I kind of said that in the hook, and then like the verses were me basically being like, yeah, bro, but like, yeah, you're acting like this, but that's not true, like shit like that. So yeah, that was the last one I released.
Damn, that's crazy. So for the people that don't know, how do you manage to stay grounded despite like your music success?
Basically, just like I don't want to make it sound like that, but like not taking it too serious. Like, yeah, I love it. I want to fucking, you know, give my homies jobs with it. I want to buy like, I don't want to have to ever like struggle again, buy my mom's a house with it. But like also like, I just know that like I said earlier, like it's a split personality. Like it's, like I just try to keep reminding myself like, that's you, but that's not you every single day. Like, there's days where I just wake up and I'm just, like normal. I like to say like, not really, but cause fucking, I have fucking green hair, green eyebrows, so I'm still a fucking weirdo. But
Nah, I get it.
But I like to like be like oh like kind of like just turn it off for the day, like and that really helps. That really like tends to help.
Nah, heck yeah. So I say you had a younger artist that wanted to get some knowledge from you. What are a few things that you can explain to or help them with?
Don't be worried about like people being like, oh, that beat's weird, or oh, like you like used a weird flow right here, or fuck, you can't sing on the track, bro. Like, one, for sure someone's gonna like it. You're definitely gonna get some sort of gravitation. It might not be exactly what it is, but I mean, it's just like everything else. It's like a muscle, bro. You gotta work it out, and eventually, you're gonna find something that sticks. And just, yeah, try your best to, not keep your distance from like your homies and shit, but like try to do it as much as you can on your own. So worst case, like, I always try to say like learn how to mix and master on your own, just so like if you ever come to like a studio like this or like anywhere, you can be like, you can kind of know, you know what I mean, and communicate to the engineer better and be like, yeah, I want a little bit more reverb here and shit, instead of just being like, make me echo, bro. Like, like you can kind of be like tapped into the creation behind it.
No, I get that. Before we go, is there anything that you'd like to let the fans want to know? Like, you want to let them know before we go?
I mean, plain Jane, but this year's gonna go crazy. I got way too much shit in the vault. I just need to put out. Gotta stop sitting on shit. But yeah, I'm opening up. I don't want to like put it out there for sure, but I'm gonna try like every other month, maybe every month, to drop a song. But yeah, I'm just gonna push that shit as much as I can.
So where can the fans find your music at?
Anywhere you stream music. I'm on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, all that. Just Astoria. Simple spelling, nothing, no symbols, no nothing, just like that, and you'll see my face.
All right, so for the people that don't know, how do you spell Astoria?
It's gonna be Astoria.
Yes, sir. Check them out, Astoria, all platforms.
All platforms. Anywhere you stream music.
Yes, sir, man. This the interview with motherfucking Astoria. We gonna be ending this shit, man. It's your boy LIV3, the host. I'm blowing up with Atomik interview.